Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books and snacks are life. I'm Nicole. That's Vanessa. Yup, y'all.
Hello. Can I immediately tell you something that's not book related, but it's funny to me?
Sure.
Okay, great. So I saw this like online like a week or two ago, and then while I was waiting for today for us to record, it popped up in my feed again, and I was like, okay, I have to ask Nicole this question. You might have seen it online. So if you have to choose between sleeping in a twin bed every night with your spouse or your partner, or sleeping in a separate bed every night, which one would you choose?
Separate.
Absolutely, 100%. That's the only right answer.
Yes. On top of that is we have dogs.
Right, exactly.
So there's no way that I would, like, not only would me and Mike not fit.
Yeah.
There's no way a dog would fit also.
Yeah, exactly. Same. And you even have little dogs, so my two big dogs are not fitting with us.
No, your dogs would definitely not fit.
So in the video or whatever that I saw, it said that people were saying that if you choose separate beds, you don't love your spouse. And I was like, that's 100% wrong. No.
That's ultimate sign of respect.
Exactly.
There's nobody said that the beds can't be in the same room.
Right, exactly.
And like close to each other.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be spooned up against Mike.
Absolutely
in the
not.
middle of the summer when we don't have air conditioning upstairs.
Exactly, 100%. So I did ask Tim the question, and he answered the same. I asked him the question, and he goes, "I love you so much." But separate. And I was like, you don't even have to qualify it because it's the same page.
He's like, I feel like this is a trap.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, what are we? Can you ask me again? Can you rephrase it?
Yeah. I'm going to have to ask Mike, see what he says.
I'm being interrupted. What? We're recording. Yes.
He's like, I heard my name. I am being summoned.
Did you want to say hello? Go say hello.
Well, I want to be in your recording.
I can delete it out.
Or we'll leave it in.
Hello. I can't hear you.
No, I'm not going to share my headphones with you.
Right. It's nice to see you again. Tell Mike I said hello.
Okay.
You don't have to talk that close to the mic.
No, I can hear you really well.
Okay, bye. That's all right. No, that was part of the show.
Come on, boy.
He said, what an idiot. Boy, go keep him. Go keep him. He does not want to leave. Okay, bye. It's okay. He was like, I thought you were just chatting.
It's serious business all the time.
Business. Yes. I needed to know that on the air. Because I thought it was funny and I wanted to have a random conversation about it.
Nice.
So yeah. Anyway, that's really the vibe today. I have a lot of random shit for you. My reviews are random. All the information I have for you is random today. So
that's because we haven't seen each other in like 2 weeks. Like between both of our schedules, it's been nuts.
It's been crazy. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's your fault. Sorry,
right.
Because like a couple weeks ago, you were like, "I'm gonna work all this overtime," and I was like, "That sucks." And then like the very next week, they were like, "Nicole, we need you to work overtime," and I was like, "Dang it!"
I started a trend.
I know you manifested this.
I apologize.
I forgive you.
You had more overtime than me too, so I really I manifested it for you and then doubled it.
Yes. You're like, not only do I little, you're like, yes, more.
I'm sorry.
This is not good enough.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you want to know one of my other random things for you?
Yes.
Okay. I saw it online today, and it really made me laugh, and I really wanted to share it with you. So, this person, this author, in the very beginning of their book, I'll tell you what the book is after I tell you what it says, but it made me laugh, and it makes me feel like it might make you want to read this book. The author put a note at the beginning of the book that says, "Please suspend your disbelief for this monster fucker book. It's a book about fucking mermen. Let's not get into the scientific conversation about whether the bends would happen or if she could die doing half the stuff she does. Okay? Smooches."
So when she is using the word fuck, is she using it as an adjective or like an action word? Or is she using it?
Word.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this like a comma?
No, it's a monster fucker book. So it is an action. So for anyone who is wondering, the book is called Whispers of the Deep by Emma Hamm.
Now, have you read this book?
I have not. I just saw it like on a random post. I can't remember where I saw it, but somebody put like a screenshot of that on there, and I was like, what is happening? And I was like, I feel like this is something that would call to Nicole.
It is. I will definitely read it.
All right.
Are you
so
gonna
yeah, I
read
have
it?
Probably not.
Dang it.
I'll wait for your review.
Okay. I'll read it next.
Okay, great.
Next.
Yeah, I just I thought it was funny, and I don't think that I will read it unless you say it's like really hilarious or like really good or something, but I did not see any reviews about it in the comments. All I saw was people saying like, this makes me want to read this book.
Yeah, I mean, it convinced me.
Right, exactly. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the book recommendation.
You're welcome, internet. And then my last random thing for you is mildly book related.
Okay.
Have you seen the new game that came out for Switch called Tiny Bookshop?
No.
I want to play it so bad. I am going to buy it this weekend and play it. So everybody that I've seen on it just came out a couple months ago, like in August. So it's like a newer game, but I think it's only on Switch, but every review quote unquote of it that I saw basically said like, I started playing and then all of a sudden it was like 3 hours later. So apparently you get sucked in really quick. I saw it on Reddit. I think that's where I found like people were talking about it, and like everybody was like 2 hours I played it the first time I played, and 3 hours I played it. And so basically like you have this little tiny bookshop, like a mobile bookshop. And I think you like set it up and you collect books and stuff, and then people come and like they ask you for recommendations and like all that kind of stuff, and you hand out books. So some people were saying, because somebody asked in the Reddit thread, like, do you have an advantage if you're a reader, like if you know a lot of books? And somebody commented under that and said, you might have like a slight advantage, because sometimes people will come in and be like you'll have a person come in and say, I really liked ACOTAR. Can you recommend something? Whatever. So if you know the book, like you could help. But it does say that every single book has like a little blurb of like comedy, romance, or, you know, something like that. It'll tell you what it is. So if somebody comes and asks for a specific recommendation, you could look at the little blurb of the books that you have and you can give it to them.
So the game knows like real books?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess it's all real books.
Oh, man. This is how I don't finish any books next week.
That's what I was thinking, was like, I really want to play it this weekend, but like also, am I going to be able to finish reading any of my books if I start playing this game?
No, I'm going to have to listen to a book while I read it.
I know.
Or play it.
While you play it. Yeah. So, if anybody has the Switch, go download Tiny Bookshop, and soon you will find mine and Nicole's reviews.
Be my friend. Can you be friends in that game?
I'm not sure.
Come to my shop.
Yeah. I did not see any reviews or like things that said anything about like game interaction play or whatever. But we will we could talk about it maybe in a couple episodes from now. And give everyone our lowdown and let them know if they too have to go download this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go charge my Switch.
Yeah, I know. I think I don't know the last time I logged into my Switch, but I'm very excited about this.
Me too. Where is my Switch? I had to think about it. Like,
You don't even know.
Thing?
So those are all of my random pieces of news for you today.
Those were all wonderful pieces of news, and I took notes.
I'm so happy. Oh, I have one last thing. Sorry, but this is not a random. This week, Brimstone comes out, which is Quicksilver 2 for all of those who are waiting.
This weekend when recording or when people real timeline.
Yes, real time when you hear this, it will be coming out. If you listen to this the day it comes out, it will be coming out on Tuesday.
Nice.
Yes. So I can't say I'm excited about it, but I will be reading it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, I think excited is a little bit too harsh of a term. But I am interested to find out like how it goes and like what happens. So
nice.
Yeah. Brimstone, everyone. Review coming eventually.
Someday.
Yeah.
Depends on how good it is. I feel like the really good books like tend to move up.
Yep, I review them sooner.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what do you have for me today? Or for us, not just me, for all of our listeners?
I don't have anything.
Oh,
all I've been doing is working.
I know.
Though, when I was at work all that extra time, we did, my whole entire shop got, like, put money in, and somebody went and got crumble.
Okay.
So I did get to have crumble this week.
So is crumble going to be your snack?
I think it might be, because I'm so far away from crumble now that, like, there's no way for me to go to one and have it not be out of my way. So, yeah, they had a whole bunch. They had one that was, like, churro white chocolate chip or something, or churro chocolate chip, and that one was garbage.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I feel like they've been missing, like, more often, like, out of the 6 whatever flavors they have, I only ever really like maybe one now.
Dang it. Okay.
But
that's not really great odds. 1 out of 6 every time. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but one of the guys in the in my like office, he has like a bunch of 3D printers. And anyway, he 3D printed like it's like a cookie cutter, but it's like a pizza slicer almost. So it cuts the crumble cookies into equal 8 pieces. Okay. So like everybody gets like, you can get like a piece of each one. So it's awesome that way.
Nice.
So you get to eat.
Crumble sells the one that cuts it into 4s.
Really?
Yeah, I have one.
He found.
So he just made it into 8s.
Yeah, I don't. He found the. I don't know if he found the thing online or if he designed it himself. But it came in the next day and had like an 8-piece crumble cookie cutter, and everybody was like, "Ah!" So
that's funny. Yeah, we have it cuts it into 4, but I actually always do 4 and then I turn it and then I make it into 8. So
that makes
I do the same. Yeah. That's the best thing ever.
Yeah, so this week I had, which is not normally, I don't normally like the chocolate cookies, but I had I think it was like a strawberry chocolate cookie. Okay. It was a chocolate cookie, but the topping, that thick, like, frosting topping was strawberry. It was like a strawberry mousse. Oh. That was really good. So that's what my cookie is.
The chocolate cookie with strawberry.
The chocolate strawberry cookie.
Okay.
I don't know
Did it taste like a chocolate covered strawberry?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you could taste that there was a fruit.
Okay.
But I wasn't like, man, I really taste the strawberry. I was just like a chocolate covered fruit. And I was like, out of all of the cookies, this is the best one.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But still a good snack for the week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless next time I get them and I have 1 out of 6 cookies good again, then I'm sorry, Crumble, you're dead to me.
Well, then you have to... Well, is it always a surprise which one you like the best? Or is it normally like you look at them and you're like, oh yeah, that one's going to be my favorite?
So there was like a salted caramel one too, and I was like, for sure I'm going to like this one. And I took a bite and it was like the salted caramel was so salty that...
Even for you?
Even for me, like I took a bite and I was like, ah! It was just way too salty. So I don't know if they messed up that cookie or I just got like a mouthful of salt.
All the salt in that one cookie.
Yeah.
Well, okay, because I was going to say you could just pick out your one cookie instead of buying all 4, 6 or whatever it is, every time. But now you could just buy one, but that's not going to work.
No.
Well, you just always have to have a lot of people around you, so then they eat the rest of them.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
It was like, I ate like my little 1/8 of each cookie, which turns into a whole cookie. I just ate my cookie, and then I was like, I'm done here. I'm not interested in eating more cookies.
Right.
So.
All right, well, that's great. I'm sorry for your experience.
Yeah. There's another cookie place. I can't remember... It's called like, does Dirty Dough sound like something you've ever heard of? It might just be a Michigan thing.
I was going to say that sounds something familiar that I've seen online, but not something that I've seen like as an actual store. So
I have to look this up. I think it's called Dirty Dough.
Maybe you have a Michigan only cookie place.
Might only be
in that one location.
I'll have to look this guy up.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to try it now and see if they're delicious.
There's many locations.
Oh, okay.
I guess there's one in Michigan and one in Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
So
that's not really many, but
no.
Okay, great.
There was an S on the end of location. I was like, locations. There are many. No,
there's 2.
So.
All right, we'll try it out. The one that's near you. Okay, great.
I'll have to drive a little bit out of the way, but
okay.
I guess it's worth it for the pod, guys.
I mean, if it's good, yes, it's worth it. But if they're shit, then
I'm willing to find this out.
Okay,
for you guys.
Okay, great. Thank you. We all appreciate it.
For everybody in the Detroit area, in the Indianapolis area, I will figure this out for you.
Great. Well, my snack is not cookies.
Too bad.
I know. So me and Tim went out to dinner the other day. Last week. I don't know when it was. Time is nothing now. At some point we went out because Mr. Tim got a new job and he needed some suits for this new job. And so we had to go out and buy some suits. And in the area where the suit place was, there was a Mexican restaurant. So we gave it a shot. And so this week my snack will be tableside guacamole.
Oh, that's the best.
Yes, but I'm going to make it like vague tableside guacamole because I feel like tableside guacamole is always delicious and just whatever. So it's not specific to this place. I just happen to have it at this place. So,
man, that is the best. The best way to get
love
guac.
It. Yes, because it's all fresh. You know, all the avocados are just right there, and you can get it exactly how you want it. It's perfect.
Right? Yeah. That's man. Yep. All restaurants need to have tableside guac.
Yep, I agree.
Irregardless of what type of restaurant they are.
Oh, you sell burgers? Give me tableside guacamole.
Right. And a fancy Italian place?
Yes.
Tableside guac.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's my snack this week.
You have the better snack.
Okay, great. I accept.
I made fun of you not having cookies, but
mine is better.
I went too fast. Yeah.
Are you ready to tell me about your book?
Book.
Just single?
Single.
Okay.
Uno bucco.
Okay.
I've been sitting on this book a while.
Okay.
I don't know how anyway, yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, I need to talk about it because I'm starting to, I don't want to say forget, but it's now getting to the point where like all of the books that are sitting at the bottom of the like review pile are back from like when I read them in May. I'm like, it's getting too far away. I'm starting to forget.
Yeah, you can say forget for sure because that's where I am too. I am like, I don't. We're going to have to, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out because I am forgetting. But I want to still talk about them. But it's like, we can't talk about all of them in one episode. We'll be here for like 7 hours.
The longest episode ever.
Yes. So, yeah. It does help having them in the background, though, because like last week, I only finished one book, and it was because it was like a novella audiobook. Because if it wasn't for that like 3-hour book, I wouldn't have finished anything. So I like having things in the back like waiting for me because I do have weeks like that where like literally nothing gets read. I think I read like physically read like 4 pages and only listened to a 3-hour book. So
wow.
Yeah, last week was not. Blame Abby.
Abby.
Yes,
Yeah.
Abby's a bad girl.
No, Abby's a good girl. You take that back.
I'm sorry, Abby.
All right, so this might be a little bit chaotic.
Yay!
Nicole, I know I said that I like took some notes, but as I was taking notes, I was like, psh, I've read this book like 6 times. I don't need to take notes. And now that I'm here, I'm like,
you were too confident.
Kind of forgetting. Yeah.
Okay. I can't wait.
Yes. All right. This book is called What the Wind Knows by Amy Harmon. I read this as a Kindle. It's been Kindle Unlimited for a really long time.
Okay.
It feels like years, but it's probably not been that long.
All right.
This is like a time travel romance. It's also it is also like a historical romance. Okay, this is where the chaos starts.
This is your like go-to book when you're trying to get back, like when you're in a slump, right? I think I remember you saying that to me. Okay.
It is one of my like go-to books. It's also like one of those like I don't want to call it a cozy read, but just I don't know. Like I said, I've read this book like 6 times.
It's cozy
and not
to you.
Right. And it's not always because I'm like, I have to get out of a slump. Usually I just like, I'll see it and I'm like, oh, I haven't read it in a while and I'll read it again. This time I specifically read it because I was in a slump, hoping that it would help get me out of it. It didn't, but I still really enjoyed it.
Okay. Fair. So, all right.
All right. So there's a couple timelines in here. Obviously it's time travel. Present time, there's a woman named Anne. She lives with her grandfather in like I think Brooklyn area, like the New York Brooklyn area, and she, her grandfather spent had a large presence in her life growing up, and he was very spent a lot of time with her and very influential in her life and stuff like that. Well, he's just passed away at the beginning of the book, and she's struggling with that. One of the things about when she was younger is her grandfather would tell her all these stories about when he was a child, and he lived in Ireland. Okay. So his youth growing up and like all this stuff, and she knew more about him from his stories than like she really did about her own parents and stuff like that. Okay. So after her grandfather passes away, one of his like final wishes is like, hey, take my ashes to Ireland and, spread them. And, she's like also thinking that she can use this as a way to like, honor her grandfather, reconnect with like ancestors and, stuff like that. So she goes to Ireland to do this. Okay. Now, when she's there, something happens where she is transported to the past, like 1921 Ireland. She doesn't know it right away. She doesn't really realize what's happened. Without giving away too much information, basically she's shot.
Oh gosh.
Mistakenly shot.
Okay.
Right? And like she passes out, and when she like wakes up, there's a guy who's a doctor. He's taking care of her. But the thing is he thinks that she's somebody else, specifically another woman named Anne, who disappeared during so 1921. The history timeline here is about the time frame of Ireland's War of Independence.
Okay.
And so a lot of the things that happen are timelines from actual events during the War of Independence. So this other woman named Anne disappeared during one of these events, and everybody thought she was dead. Mm-hmm. So when they find present time Anne, they think it's her, but they don't understand, like, where have you been? What's going on? Why didn't you come back? And she's like, I can't answer any of these questions, nor do I want to, because I don't want you guys to think I'm nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So one of the things, though, the interesting things about this book is the guy who rescued her and is taking care of her is the ward to a small boy who is
her grandpa?
Her grandfather.
Oh.
So the whole book is her telling the stories to her grandfather that her grandfather told her when she was little, and her grandfather knew the whole time that she was gonna travel back and basically become like a parent figure, like a mother figure to him when he was that age, when his parents died. So that the whole crazy timeline, like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? It doesn't really get into like stuff like that.
Sure.
But it's just a really interesting book from that aspect. It's really well done.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. I like historical timelines. I don't really have a lot of notes on this one. And I think you've said it before, where if you have like a really good book, it's hard to take notes on. Because
it is. I just liked it. It's just good.
It's just a great book.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite books.
Okay.
Historical fictions. If anybody asks me, like, hey, can you recommend a historical fiction? I always recommend this one.
Okay.
I really like it. I know this book has flaws, but to quote Vanessa, I do not care. I like this book.
Okay, great.
So I will say, though, I know I said there's no flaws. I don't really consider this to be a flaw.
Okay.
There is a lot of history in this book. This is more of a history book with romance things than it is a romance book with history things.
Got it.
Like the subplot is the romance. Okay. The main thing is the history.
Okay.
I really enjoy her immersion into it, her understanding of it, and how she interacts during all that time and what she knows and all the people she meets and stuff like that. Okay. I think Amy Harmon did a really great job with that, but I do recognize that the main part of the book is the historical part. So if you were expecting romance, you don't get as much of that. It's like a slow, I don't want to call it slow burn, because they I think they end up, I know they end up having closed door sex, and I think they I think they progress to I want you to marry me, but it's not smut. It's not a hardcore romance. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like I said, I love this book. This is easily a 5-star book for me. So
excellent.
Yes. Or not 5 stars. Sorry. 5 cookies.
5 cookies. Yes. I think I want to read it.
Oh, it's a great book.
Would this be one that you're afraid of me reading? Or do you kind of feel like I'll probably like it and you're not really concerned about it?
I mean, I like it. I'm not concerned if anybody read it and they didn't like it because, like I said, I understand it has limitations. The only thing for you is, like, I don't know how into historical fiction you are.
I like historical fiction. Yeah, I think I could be okay with it.
Yeah, it's really heavy in historical fiction. Yeah. So, but I'm trying to.
But I would go in knowing that. So, like, that's one thing. Yeah.
That's true. So, yeah. If you read it,
all right,
don't tell me unless you liked it.
Okay.
You can tell me if you give it 3 stars or better. If it's less than 3 stars, I don't want to know.
I can't imagine it being less than 3 stars. So I don't think that there's a fear for me right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to add it to my list. And actually, I have so little time to read the 3 of your favorites that I said I was going to read. I'm really cutting it close this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Man, I need to go back and look at all of my stuff.
Your challenges.
See where I'm at on my challenges, because I always sit there and I'm like, I'm probably fine.
Yeah.
But I do know I haven't even touched the whole, like, I'm going to read a classic.
I haven't either. Yeah, I was just looking at it. So this past, 2 weeks, I've been doing some crazy things in my book tracker spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm.
And I built a whole, challenges dashboard, basically. And so because of that, this weekend, I did take a look at my challenges. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh.
I am behind.
Yeah.
But on my A to Z challenge, I only have 2 left.
Nice.
Yes. So
which ones?
Oh, no. I have the spreadsheet open right here. Hold, please. I have 3 left. Sorry. H, Y, and Z. And I already have some picked out. So I'm, yeah. So yeah. I'm excited. I didn't know that I only had 3 left.
That's the best way to go through a book challenge.
Yeah.
Just get to the end of the year, you're like, oh, I accomplished something.
Mm-hmm. So originally I had it to where it was like the A to Z challenge plus a few others, like the one word, the animal, whatever. And then I decided I don't want to do those extras. And so 2 of the ones that I had on those extras, I was able to plug into the letters. So it kind of took away some of my letters there. So yeah, I only have 3 left. Oh, so many things. Okay. Are you ready? I have 2 today, but they're both shorter.
Okay.
One of them was only 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's like a little novella. So when I said shorter, I meant shorter. So the first one is, like I said, it was only 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's on Audible Plus or whatever, so it's free on there. It is called Coming Home by Kennedy Ryan. It's a romance, and it's a second chance romance.
Aww.
So I'm going to tell you the reason I picked this. Oh no, where's her name? I thought I wrote her name down. Oh, it's right here. So I was like, I know I wrote her name down. I listened to this because I saw someone on social media talking about the narrator, Wesley Chabon, I think is how you say her name. And that she was really good and that she was really good at male voices. And I was like, all right, well, and it was perfect. This book is under 3 hours. And I was doing chores around the house. And I was like, this is perfect. I can just knock it out and check her out. It was great. I think she is really good at male voices. In this book, there was 2 narrators, a male and a female. And so she only did the male voices in her sections. But what I heard of her voices, I really liked. So yeah, I enjoyed her. Okay. So Torrey Wallace and Naomi Spencer were friends in college, and they were also the ones that got away. The timing was never right for them, and they were never able to explore their relationship. And after college, they both went on to have very successful careers. Torre became an award-winning investigative journalist, and Naomi is America's most popular morning show host. And then one day they get calls saying that their alma mater is doing like a homecoming thing, and they will recruit both of them to come in and do an interview for the homecoming, because both of them are very successful in what they went out to do, and they're very well known, and so invite them to come back. And so for the first time in 20 years, they come back and they see each other and find out if the spark is still there.
Aww. And is it?
Well, I mean, I guess it's hard to say, like, I don't know. Yes. It's only 3 hours long. Yes, it's a romance, and it's only 3 hours. So, like, anything I tell you is kind of a spoiler because it happens in the first 3 hours.
It's the entire book.
Yes, exactly. It's really cute. Being that it's only like this very short novella, everything does move very quickly. So there's no time for like building, and like you kind of are thrown in really fast and you just believe everything you hear and then you move forward. I thought it was really cute. The characters were fun. I did really enjoy the narrator. The female narrator. I didn't love the male narrator as much, but it wasn't bad. He just wasn't as good as she was. But yeah, I thought it was a really great book to like throw in the mix. Nothing dramatic, nothing crazy. It was very lighthearted. Just like a cute, like if you're looking for a little palate cleanser or a little something to like break up some of the heavier books that you may be reading or something. Like I feel like it's a perfect thing to throw in there. I really liked it. I rated it 4 table guacamoles.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. It was really cute. I liked it. And like I said, it was very short. So now to the next one. So remember I told you I had random topics today and random books. So the first one being a very short random romance novella. This one is a true crime book.
Nice. All over the place.
Completely different direction. This one is called The Killer Across the Table. And here's the long title: Unlocking the Secrets of Serial Killers and Predators with the FBI's Original Mindhunter. And it is by John Douglas and Mark Olshaker. Okay, so I listened to this book as well. It is narrated by the John Douglas, the FBI guy. So John Douglas is a legendary FBI criminal profiler, and he spent his entire career interviewing the worst of the worst criminals. And it was to better understand like the whys of the behavior. So why are these serial killers doing what they're doing? And it was to better understand criminal profiling and how to catch other killers.
Okay.
So this book dives into 4 of John's cases with mentions of many other very high-profile people that he interviewed. But it details the crimes of these 4 individuals, the interviews that he had with each of them, and what he learns from each of them to help catch future people.
That's cool.
And help create future criminal profiles. So he details how they took take all the information that they learned to enhance the profiling methods and how each detail can assist with other crimes. So it was very interesting to hear how he, like, not only do you hear what happened in the interviews, like what the murderer or whatever said, but he also is very clear about, like, this is when the killer said this is how we can apply it to future people and stuff. So it was very, like, interesting in that. So each case that he covered was a little bit different to show how it can assist one. So I'm going to give you just, if you're not interested in this at all, like, just go forward like 2 minutes maybe. But I'm just going to give you like a high level of the 4 that he talked about, just so people can understand like the 4 people that he talked about. So, Case 1 was a man named Joseph McGowan, who was a high school teacher in his late 20s that killed a local 7-year-old girl that lived down the street from him when she tried to deliver Girl Scout cookies that he purchased. Case 2 was Joseph Robert Condro, a man who murdered an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old girl that he knew. He was actually family friends with their parents. Case 3 was Donald Harvey. He was known as the Angel of Death, actually in Ohio. He was a medical murderer. So he was working in hospitals, and his killings went mostly unnoticed for many years because all of his victims were elderly, mostly sick and frail. And he dubbed them mercy killings, even though most of his patients did not have deadly diagnoses. He just saw them as like old and frail and was like,
I'm going to do you a favor.
Yep. And then the last case was a man named Todd Colnep, I think is his last name. And he's known as the Superbike murders. Ultimately, he was found when a girl that he had been keeping prisoner in a storage container escaped. But he had like a laundry list of crimes that he had committed and served time for over the years, including murder and rape. And so he was ultimately found for when that woman escaped and found that he had committed some other unsolved murders. So those are the 4 cases, like I said, that he covers. But he interviewed very high-profile murderers over the years, like Manson, Ed Kemper, if anybody knows like these names. Gosh, every time the BTK killer, like he's interviewed every big name that you know, he has interviewed them. So a lot of that is like sprinkled into this throughout. So he'll compare things that some of them said to what these guys said. So overall, I found it to be very interesting. I will say some of it's a little dry because he's explaining like all the technical processes of like how you take this information and you apply it to that and like whatever. But I do think that if you are interested in like how the human mind works and like how they can take what people say about the reasons behind the crimes that they committed and how they can create criminal profiles for other serial killers, like it's super fascinating. So also, sorry, he is, if you've ever heard of the Netflix show called Mindhunter,
I think so.
He is basically the guy that show was created for or about. He was part of like the FBI when the whole behavioral sciences unit was created and when they started doing all of this. So he does have another book called Mindhunter that they base that off of. And I think I'm going to go and read that because I think that one he covers more of his high profile ones. And so I'll probably listen to that one day, but yeah, it was very interesting. So ultimately I rated it 4. I don't think it's like, it is sometimes a little slow and a little dry, but overall very interesting. So 4 more table guacamoles.
All the table guac.
All the table guacamoles. So those are my books for today.
Man, you had some good books this week.
Yeah, that one's been sitting there since like June. So,
nice.
Yeah. Are you ready for a question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Totally.
Whoops. Where are we at? Oh, let's do a long one.
Okay.
Okay. I think there's 2 in here. Oh, this is one I just added. Are you ready?
Wow.
I didn't tell you I was adding this one.
Was it sitting on top and you just magically found it?
I was playing around in there. Okay, so recently on Reddit, I saw someone ask, what silly thing made you DNF a book? So I thought it would be funny, for us, we could come up with our own reasons. But also, 2, I can tell you some of the funny things that people said or like random things that people said. And we could say if we would also DNF for that reason.
Okay.
But really, I really just wanted to share with you all of these reasons that I saw and then we could play on it. Okay, so for number 1, because the FMC spent 2 pages talking about how old she was and how her best years were behind her to find out that she was 24.
Bitch.
Would that cause you to DNF if that happened?
I would not DNF,
Yeah.
but I would be wildly annoyed.
I think so too. I don't know if it's DNF worthy, but I could see myself being very frustrated. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay, number 2, when modern slang is used. In this specific example, they said Riz was used, and I was like, yeah, I don't want that.
I'm not a huge fan, but I've never DNF'd because of it.
So,
I definitely don't like it.
Same. I was gonna say, I think I could accept it. I'd still be frustrated by it, but I think I could accept it if it was like a romance. But if it's in if it's in like a high fantasy or something, or any like fantasy world, I think it would take me out of it.
Yes, I agree. And if you remember when we were reading The Unmarked Witch, I think I had this problem with that book. It's like, I thought there was some stuff where they were talking and I was like, is this appropriate in this world of the time? Because, I mean, it's never clearly defined in that book.
Not, right.
I probably wasn't the reason I would have DNF'd that book if I would have been allowed, but it's definitely one of the reasons I would have loved to DNF that book.
Okay, that's fair. I accept this. Okay, this one was like a lot of people said this one. The FMC or MMC's name was their sister, brother, child, parent, ex, partner, any of the above. It was a big reason for people.
Yes. I could do that.
Yeah, especially a romance, I could say. Like, I don't think I want to read a romance where the people's names are people that I know or like a family member.
Yes, I've there's been a couple books where the main male character is the same name as my son.
Oh, that makes it really hard.
And I was like, nope. No. I don't even pick up, like, if I'm reading the back of it and it's like the name of, like, and I'm like, I don't need this book. So it very rarely comes to DNF, but it is definitely a non-starter.
Right. Yeah, I would agree. But yeah, luckily I don't come across any that Tim is not a commonly used name in books, so like I don't really run across Tims to make it weird. There's probably a couple names out there though that I have that I would be like, I probably
like
don't
your
want to
mom's name or your dad's name or something, like like a smut book, and you're like,
I did see one comment on because it was on Reddit. I saw one comment under this that said like both the male and female leads of the books were her parents' names, and she was like, "Nope, I'm out.
I do not need to know this."
No. Okay, so I have 3 in a row that are regarding cursing, cussing, however you say it, bad words. So the first one is cursing that seems out of place, like if they're talking to a god or something like that, and they're just like, "Fuck you." I feel like that doesn't bother me. I feel like, which is kind of contradictory to what I said earlier of like words taking you out of the location that you're in, but I feel like bad words I don't really care about them. When curse words or cuss words are replaced with like F. So instead of fuck you, they say F you.
Or fudge you, or frick you, or something like that. Like, I know I'm like, but yeah, following your example, yeah, I hate when replacement words are used for curse words.
Yes.
Stop doing that.
Yes. It just makes me feel like you're just like, I don't know. I guess it's fine because people talk like that, but also like fudge you. As soon as you said that, I had like a physical reaction. Like, I don't want to see or read fudge you. Like, get out of here with that shit.
Right. Well, when that happens, it, like you were saying, it takes you away. Like, I have to, like, sometimes some of that shit, like, takes me, like, I stop reading the book and I'm like, what are they trying to say here? This doesn't make sense.
No.
Like, as much as I love the book, One Dark Window, where they use the word trees.
That's the next one. That's the next one on the list, where it's basically where when cuss words are just changed to different words.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Like, I like, they only do it with one word. And once I figured out that word, I was like, okay, I can overlook this. And it only happens a couple times.
Yep.
I'm willing to overlook it a couple times. But if it's like multiple words, I don't want it. I'll stop. I will.
Yeah. I think I will too, because it's just so frustrating. Trees was one of the ones that was on this, like, people underneath it were like, yeah, when trees is used. And I was like, oh, I know that book. Yep. Okay. So this one was very specific, but it made me laugh. And I think we could maybe apply it to some other things. So this person DNF'd a book because the main character's love interest blasted music on a subway and starts a dance party. And it caused the main character to swoon at her boldness. But the reason that it caused this reader to DNF was because they were a daily train commuter, and it would bother the shit out of them if that happened in real life. So they were like, nope, I'm out.
Yes. I could see that. Situational, like, no.
Yes, where you're just like, no, do not fucking do that. I can't read this anymore. Do not affect my life that way.
I don't want to have to worry about being on a fucking train and all of a sudden there's a dance party. Like,
yes, you're like, I just
want to go to work.
Exactly. So yeah, I think I could, if I had a situation like that where I could apply it to my own life, I think I would agree with this person. Okay, the next one is pregnancy being a big part of the story.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like for me it kind of goes back to what you were saying. Like, it's almost like a non-starter for me. Like, if I know going in that pregnancy is like a big storyline, or a hidden, or like not a hidden pregnancy, but a accidental pregnancy.
Like accidental, yeah.
Yeah, any of those storylines I'm not. I don't want to read about them.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's at the beginning, I'm willing to DNF, but there's been a couple times where it's caught me at like
you're like
5%, and I'm like, I can't. I'm not standing on principles. I'll finish this book, but I'm angry the whole time.
It turns into a hate read.
Yes, it does.
Okay, this one DNF'd because this one makes me laugh. The author didn't know what touche meant and dropped it multiple times. The poster, the Redditor person, said that they probably meant ditto, the way, like, in context and stuff, and the author kept using touche.
How did editing not figure that out?
I don't, unless it was self-published, I don't know.
Oh,
or like
that's true.
Maybe they didn't go, like, they just did it all themselves.
Yeah, maybe.
But that is absolutely something. If you don't know what a word means and you keep using it, I'm for sure DNFing that book.
Yeah. No, I can't do that.
No. I think we know where I land on this one. This person DNF because the story was set in my native country and it was written in English with native words peppered in. This kind of aligns to, like, how I said, Americans don't talk like that.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's valid.
Yeah. And I could definitely see it happening a lot with American authors trying to write about other countries. Mm-hmm. So I could imagine it happening probably maybe more often. I don't know what the statistics on that are, but
yeah.
I could absolutely be like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm DNFing this.
Yes.
This one simply said purple eyes. They DNF'd because one of the characters had purple eyes.
That is something that I am not fond of.
Like weird color eyes, or just generally talking about people's eye color?
Like weird, like unnatural eye colors.
Unnatural, yes.
For like, if you want to put it in a fantasy book, all right, what the fuck ever. I can get over it. But there's been historical romances that I've read where like, oh, they have like purple eye, like purple, like colored eye. Like I've never in my life met somebody with like purple eyes, or even like
natively purple eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you have purple eyes and you listen to this podcast,
yes.
I demand you send me a picture of your eyes.
I love this demand, and I second it.
Yes. And I'll eat my words. I'll take it all back. I'll read all the purple eye books out there. If somebody can prove to me that purple eyes exist.
Okay.
I feel like I should Google this before I'll read all the purple eye books.
Yes, exactly. You should be like, all of a sudden your TBR is like 100 books long. Oh no. Okay. The next one is, because the FMC said to the MMC, "You don't know who Raylo is? The best couple of all time."
Oh.
I would definitely, I don't know. It's hard to say that I would DNF it. It kind of feel like this one would be something that, like, I could see this being the last straw, but I don't know if it would be the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one, like you said, this is one of those straws where, like, man,
yes,
I can't keep doing this. I can't keep overlooking this shit. Yeah,
exactly. Okay, this one made me laugh. The MMC put on a fedora at 77%. And they were like, nope, I don't do fedoras.
There's only one man who gets to wear a fedora.
Is it Harrison Ford? Mm-hmm. I knew it. Okay, fair. To be clear, I would not DNF a book because a character wore a fedora. Okay, no. This one, a character dissed bagels, and they didn't need that negativity in their life.
Why would you diss a bagel? I've read a book where the main character dissed on like music that I kind of enjoy, and I was like, what the fuck? Who are you to throw shade? Like, in a book?
Did it cause you to DNF?
I almost DNF'd it, but I needed the book for, like one of our like challenges or something. So it was like I had to just like take it, like, which makes it worse.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Using little one as a nickname.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan.
I don't know if I would DNF.
Yeah.
But I would not be okay with that. Little one is not a good nickname. No. This one made me a little sad for this person. They said that they DNF'd because the FMC had adopted children. And I was like, why would that make you DNF? Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
A traumatic experience, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe it's like the pregnancy one. Like, they just don't like books where any of the characters have children.
Maybe.
Because I do dislike books that have children in them, and then I'm listening and like the voice actor narrator talks like a child, and I'm like, yeah. I will. Yeah. I'll go as far as to say that. Like, okay. I almost DNF'd Jurassic Park for that reason.
So maybe that DNFing is like an audiobook specific situation?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Adopted children or any children, I think for me, I guess it depends on the story, but I don't think I would have there's nothing that would make me DNF for those reasons. Yeah. The MMC wore sandals. They were like, nope, man sandals, I'm out.
You guys are are just being picky now.
That's right. Yeah, I would. To be fair, they did ask for the silliest reason that you've ever DNF'd a book.
That's true.
Yeah. I would not DNF because the male character wore sandals. Okay. And the number one reason I saw for people DNFing, and I will say that I have done the same, is because there was stupid or difficult character names.
Oh, yes.
There were a couple of options were Hawkthorn. They were like, nope. Apparently in Blood and Ash, there's a character called Penelope.
I hate that. I hate when one letter is changed.
Yes, Penelope.
My brain doesn't recognize it anyways. You don't have to add it.
No. Renesmee was on the list.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Whoever added that, thank you. Ditto. I double that.
And then there was one, apparently in the book called Ensnared. There's a character named Jacob, but his name is spelled Jaykob. And there was like multiple people that were like, oh yeah, I DNF'd as soon as I saw his name spelled like that.
Yeah. Why?
Yes. So I can tell you that I don't know if I've DNF'd a book because it got to that whatever. I feel like if in the first chapter, if there's names in there that I'm just like, nope, I'm not dealing with this, then I'll stop. And to me, that's a did not start. So technically, I guess you could say I DNF'd, but it's early on. If a crazy name comes to me and I'm like already however long into it, it's not going to make me DNF, but it will make me not start a book.
So I will say there's probably, it goes back to the audio physical thing. Like if it's an audio book and I'm hearing it over and over and over, I could see that causing me to DNF.
Okay.
But if I'm reading it, I know my brain is going to make something up. And I'm just not going to read it, right?
I mean, so if there's only one, I will say yes, that's the same for me. I could just change it in my mind and that's fine. But there was a book, I don't know, last year, I don't even remember what it was. But like in the first chapter, there was like 5 names in a row and the place that they were from. None of the books none of the names made sense to me. And like, so I literally, how do I change 6 names in the first, like, my brain's not going to be able to follow that.
At that point, how do you even understand what's going on? It goes back to like taking away from the story. Is like every time you see this weird ass word, I'm like, what is this word again? Like it's like trying to learn a language while you're reading.
Yes.
Like I'm not at that point. I don't feel like I'm reading to enjoy. I'm reading to learn the language.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Trying to understand who the fuck these people are. So yeah, I get that you need to change it, especially in fantasy books and stuff. Like you don't want a bunch of Tims and Mikes running around, right? So obviously you have to change.
Nicole.
Yeah, exactly. Like of course you have to change the name and make it unique enough to where it's like, okay, it fits into this fantasy world. And also it doesn't apply to like 85% of the people out there where people are going to be like, I don't want to read that because that's my friend's name or that's my kid's name, you know? So I get that part of it, but like there's a line of like unique and like, I don't know what that word is.
Ridiculous.
Those are just a bunch of letters put together and I can't decide what that means. So yeah. All right. That was our list. That was all of it.
Okay. I have one to add.
Okay. Add it.
I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm getting really close.
Okay.
And I'm tired of reading books where the female or the main lead describe how the other one smells multiple times. The first time I get it, okay, yes, they're so piney and fresh, but every time you see them, I don't need to fucking hear about how his scent has changed. Like I've been married to a man for 20 years. I don't need this. I don't need to hear. I don't think about how he smells anymore.
No.
Unless it's really bad.
Right.
I don't care.
Right. Unless you're making me like want to pass out. Yeah, it's not. You're right. I don't think I've gotten to a point yet where I've been close to DNFing for that reason recently, but there have been a couple of books where I'm just like, stop telling me that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stop telling me how they smell. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not like, that's not like, you can have other reasons to be like sexually attracted to somebody. It doesn't always have to be based on smell.
No.
That's like the hot thing right now, as far as like, who knows what
attraction or whatever. Yeah. That's fair. I'm happy to add that one to the list.
Yes.
All right. Well, go and tell us if you agree with these. What is the craziest or silliest reason that you've DNF'd a book? Any of the reasons that we mentioned, would you DNF for those reasons, or you think that we're crazy? You're like, we don't DNF, we just keep going. Reach out to us on everything, Savor the Story Pod, everywhere, on Gmail and the website and all the social medias, everywhere, Savor the Story Pod. We would love to hear from you.
Of course we would.
And go tell all of your friends.
Hurry up, go.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bye, get out of here. Go.